Okay. All right, you guys. We're going to talk today about making some money. About making $30,000 monthly. I went last night to, there's a guy named Marcel. He does hypnosis. He like to work with him. He charges $1 million per year, right? So he's making good money or whatnot. And he was talking with these people about hypnosis and everything in the mind. And one thing that I learned when I was there is that everything this man is doing is what I'm already doing. There's just like 2-3 things that I had to switch. It really shows him, because there was a lot of people in the building last night that were literally saying, what's your dream life? And they're like, if I can make $10,000 monthly, my life would be fantastic. And it's like, what? It really shows you like for instance, for me, making $30K monthly, I'm like, I'm not making enough money. I need to make more money. I'm really not making enough money. And then there are people who are saying that 10K would be enough for them. That's, to me, it's crazy. Let me go live on this TikTok real quick, you guys. Let's see. Make 30K monthly with my my ... That's what I'm saying. Let's go live on TikTok so they can hear this too, man, because it's like, it's all about the mindset. These people's mindset, in their minds, they're thinking, if I could just make $10,000, I would have enough. I'd be wealthy. And it's not $10,000 that would do it for you, okay? I personally charge $10,000 to work with me. So it's not $10,000 isn't shit. It's our mind state. Now, when I was at this meeting last night, and I'm sitting with these millionaires, and I'm listening to them talk, and then they have another section where like all the poor people and whatnot, so I get to listen to the millionaires talk on one side, and I'm listening to the poor people talk on the other side, and as I'm listening to the poor people, there was one thing that seemed to stand out to me the most. It was that their mindset was what kept on being on, I don't have enough. They always had lack. It's not everything that the thing was about money. Some of it was about they had lack in love, but they always were focused on the lack. And when it comes down to it, if you're wanting to start to make $30,000 monthly, the first thing you have to do is learn to unlock the mind. I say it all the time, expansion of the mind. Expansion of your mind will change everything for you. That's how you expand in love. That's how you expand in money. That's how you expand in everything that you want to do. If you don't expand the mind, you're going to stay stuck on the bottom. Or as the yogis would say, rising your consciousness. Rising that consciousness is going to place you beyond and will bring it in for you. So we have to train the subconscious mind. I want you to understand this real quick. The conscious mind is taking up about 1% of your brain power. The other 98% is subconscious. Like, for instance, you didn't even notice right now, like when you breathe in, you smell that, you feel your tongue in your body, you feel that tongue right there, you hear that in your ears. You don't, when I say it, all of a sudden you become aware of your tongue and your mouth. When I say it, all of a sudden you become aware of the sounds that surround you, because that's the conscious mind recognizing the subconscious. The subconscious is what's keeping that heart beating. So if we can control the subconscious and enter into the subconscious, we become superhuman. All right, we become superhuman to where we're able to control this reality. So long as you believe that, okay, it's $100. I want to show you an example real quick. Remember when you were a kid, and as a kid, you believed that $100 was like a million. Okay, when you was a kid, you believed that. Like I got $100. Yeah, $100. As a little kid, $100 was a lot of money. But as you grew in consciousness of prices, of rent, of jobs, then $100 became a little bit of money. It didn't seem as big anymore because you grew in consciousness. So if you can do the same thing with your mind, which I will teach you guys, I have a course on this, right? I do teach you guys how to take control of your mind, okay? I am a coach. I can teach you how to take control of your life, okay? Whether it be finances, career, whether it be love, whether it be depression that you're dealing with, I can help you with your mind. That's something that I definitely can do for you. But I want you guys to understand is what you can do for yourself to start making $30,000 monthly is to realize that none of this is real. As soon as you start to realize that none of this is real, then it becomes your playground. See, like I said, when you raise your consciousness and you start to see, oh, okay, $100 isn't that much money. As you did that right there, if you can move that in the same exact manner, saying that, all right, well, let me see, if I can make $500, what about if I just add another zero to it in my mind first? What about if I add another zero to that? I don't make $500 every week. I make $5,000 every week. Okay, so now it's one thing to say it, but how am I going to do it though? Okay, well, if I want it, then I deserve it. So therefore, let me go ahead and just open a business. I can give value because I am I'm good with, I've been a stewardess all this time. So I'm so great with customer service. So let me start a customer service job. Okay, but Saran, the shaman, that can't bring people in. I want to show you something real quick. The same exact way there's a person who doesn't mind paying $100, there's a person who doesn't mind paying $100,000. Check this out. Last night at the meeting, there was a lady, 21 years old. And Marcel asked her, how much have you spent in your life coaching right now and paying for life coaching for yourself? She said, I've spent over 6 figures in the past 6 months for the life coaching. She said she spent over 6 figures in the past 6 months. You're over here thinking that, oh, no one's going to pay me $5,000 for me to be the service, give them this service. No, you're putting yourself in a box. There's people out here paying over 6 figures for 6 months. Are you not hearing this? See, but here's the thing. The blocks are in your mind because you think, oh, well, that's just for this lucky individual. That's just for this lucky person. Or that's because they must have grew up with money where, they don't have my skin color. Well, they're not like me or whatnot. They're going to judge me because you have all the excuses in the world. You have all the excuses of why something can't work. That's a blockage. You have to get past the mind. Because the subconscious mind has been trained. Now, usually it's been trained somewhere through a trauma, whether it deals with your parents not having enough and recognizing when they didn't have enough, you start to believe that you wouldn't have enough. Whether it has to do with other situations, fathers being too protective, overly protective, you didn't get no freedom, fears, having fear in your heart. There are things that will block us from reaching our higher good. So we have to train the subconscious mind. When we start to rewire the brainwaves, rewire these things in our mind to start to see things differently, then we get different results. So we have to do things differently. You can't do the same thing and think you're going to get a different result. You cannot do the same thing and think you're getting a different result. It does not work like that. That's not how these things work. You got to put yourself in the energy. You got to lift your own vibration. I watched people yesterday at this event, and the people, I would see the depressed people that would come up and they would be all very, my name is Michael. Looking at the ground, low voice, not talking, but they had something that they would do that would just do it to everyone to get up. Now just shout, get yourself amped, go clap your hands, move. And when you would do this, it would rise your energy. Now, energy is meant to be manipulated and controlled and directed. So when you rise your energy up and then you focus towards your goals, that's how you're able to achieve them. But you have to start to rise your energy up. When you wake up in the morning, start to look at yourself in the mirror and speak positive things over you. Rewire the mind. Normally, you're going to look at yourself in the mirror and say, "Oh, look, there goes my fat ass. Well, I'm getting old. Look at the bags under my eyes. I'm getting old. I'm not as attractive. This is saggy now. Oh, I'm done. Oh, look." You speak down on yourself. When you wake up in the morning, start to speak life and vibrate on a higher thing. When you lift that vibration, then everything will align with you. But we got to train the subconscious mind. When we begin to really shift our minds to reach higher realities and believe higher things, then we'll be able to receive more. But you got to do something different. You can't keep doing the same old, same old. I'm just going to sit on the couch and smoke weed all day and play video games, but I want to be a millionaire. That's not how the shit works. That's not how it's going to work. You have to have faith and you have to have works. Faith and works. If you don't believe in the work that you're doing, then I promise you, you're never going to make it. If you do not believe in the work that you're doing, I can promise you, you're never going to make it. You need to have belief in it. I believe in the power of the subconscious mind. That's why people pay me $10,000 to fix their mind. That's why I make the big bucks. That's why I'm making over 30K monthly. That's why I can sit here and tell you guys about how to make 30K monthly. Here's another thing. Looking out for others. If you want riches, then you need to figure out, how can I do for somebody else? I got this place down here in Hollywood. It's nice. It's lit or whatnot. It's like 3 levels and shit. It's in the middle of Hollywood. It's very nice. But when I got this place, when I first was going to come out here, I was really just only going to get me a little 1-bedroom. But there were other people that I knew, you guys should come to this event as well. It can open your mind. All you have to do is get here. So universe, because I have the funds, because I have mastered my mind, because I have the funds, I'm going to go ahead and get the place. I'll book the place and everything. I'll make sure people are taken care of when it comes towards food and things like that. They just have to get here. That's all they have to do. It's just get here. My love does not contain blah, blah, blah. There we go. So that's all they have to do is make their way here. Doing these type of things, looking out for people. I've had family members who've been like, Saran, well, how you doing, fam? Well, I'm all right, Well, why you sound like that? Nah. My spouse is happening to work extra hours right now. And because, we don't have the money for this or the money for that, and our payments were behind $1,000 on this. And now we're trying to make it up. And, oh, yeah, okay. Well, that's good. Well, you know what? I got a client. I'm going to call you right back. Hang up the phone. Go to their Cash App, send them $1,000 and cover the bill. When you want to have the money, you want to have the 30K monthly, but who are you going to give to? The universe isn't going to bring you all. You're not going to make all this money if you're not planning on doing for somebody else. It's a law. It's a spiritual law. You have to do for others if you're wanting to be able to experience the elevation in your financial realm. So you need to write that down. Who am I going to be giving to? What am I going to do for others as this money comes in for me? Write that down for yourself. Figure that part out, because you need to be giving to somebody, to some people, because more money will come through for you. It's like you become a father or you become a great mother. You have that covering Okay, so you want to look into that as well. Now, next I would say for you guys is this right here. You also want to look into writing your vision out. All these things are so simple. Write your vision out. Write your vision out and write down how you're going to get there. Write down how it is. I'm going to get there through doing this, selling this, starting my own business, doing hair. I'm gonna get the money by doing this right here. I'm going to charge this amount right here, and I'm going to have the money and payments in by this date right here. Write it all down. Put it all down. Then just do it. The majority of people will never do that right there. And then people wonder why they fail. They wonder, why do I fail? Why am I always failing? Because you're not fucking planning, dumbass. You're not fucking planning shit. What the fuck are you doing? You just think you're going to just, look, I stumbled over $1 million right here. No, you have to plan your shit, bro. You got to plan shit out. That's just common sense. So you want to write these things down. You need to foresee your future. You need to foresee what your future is going to be. Write out your future. Write out your life. And then you're going to find that you're being in control of your future. There will be little things that can come, little things that happen that wasn't in the plan. But for the most part, you're being full control of your life. And then guess what happens with that right there? Once you finally click that light bulb on, then you're able to control it even more and pull up even more. And you'll have a pay raise. You'll have a raise in your love life. You'll have more coming to you because now your consciousness has yet expanded again. You got to expand the consciousness. The more that we can expand our minds, things will change. Let me get some water real quick, you guys. And you know what's crazy too? You know what's crazy? Sometimes you can do for people and reach out to the universe and do that for people and try and see how you can do good for people and help people out or whatnot. Sometimes you can do that right there and do your very best to, and still people won't show. Like one of the people, they didn't even come out here. Another person, I bought them a ticket because they were already in California. I bought them a ticket. I called Cat TV. I can't even endorse this nigga no more. I can't even endorse this clown no more, bro. I'm like, bought this clown a ticket to come out here. Get him out here. I put him up, give him his own room in his nice place and everything. And we're talking about money and how we got to make money and do this right here to get yourself in the higher levels. Man, I'm over here on my live yesterday. Y'all might remember it. This dude busted in my room, like in the live. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? But don't ever come in my shit talking about in no fucking live while I'm in the middle of selling. Like, you outside your damn mind? Then this dude leaves all these papers, right? The father in the live, Papa Legba, something in circle. I can't read his writing on everything. You know what I'm saying? Papa Legba, something. Legba in Crossroads. Legba in Crossroads, and puts a sigil of this shit right here. And I'm like, and then he leaves. Dude just up and leaves. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I can't even endorse a cult Cat TV no more. He was one of the people I was telling people they need to get spells from, but now that I've been around him and actually in person and whatnot, I'm like, this dude is homeless. He ain't got shit. So he's not in control of his mental, and he's not in control of his mind. But he wants to be able to do this shit. And then when he was put in an opportunity for him to get around somebody who already is making $30K monthly, he ran for his fear. And I think I just got him too high or some shit, because I'm like, we were smoking blunts back to back or whatnot. And I don't think he smokes. Y'all better stop playing like that. Y'all be saying y'all smoke till you get with a smoker, okay? Y'all be saying, oh yeah, I smoke weed, until you get with a dragon like myself or whatnot, and y'all get too high and start doing dumb shit or whatnot. But I can't endorse a call Cat TV no more, guys. I'm sorry, you guys. But dude just up and left, didn't come to the meeting, so I just wasted money getting you out here and everything, looking out for you, and you let fear and you let whatever else, wherever the hell your mind was at, run you off, So it's like, so you can open the door and you can do that shit for people, but then people will come around and they might not even be able to walk through the door themselves. Had another friend, they were like, okay, I need to come and whatnot. Then they got $1,000 in, and then they were like, never mind, I'm just gonna stay here. It's like $1,000 ain't gonna do shit for you, Fat Cuddy. Your smart thing would have been to come, stay here buy a round trip ticket for $300. Come, stay here for a week, learn all the money manifestation techniques, learn all the money things and whatnot, then go back. You would have been able to make money here because you'll be here for a week for free of rent instead of staying in your fucking car. Like, these motherfuckers don't be thinking, bro. That's what I'm saying. You got to learn to unlock the mind. Okay? So when we start to really unlock our mind and unlock our being, that's when we're able to truly be in control. But you want to get around people who are able to unlock the minds. Yesterday when I was at that meeting, and I got to hear people talk, and people were saying that they only make like $10,000 a month. Some of the other ones were like, I make $15,000 a month. And only a couple of them were like, oh, okay, I make way up there. Okay. There's a dude yesterday that was talking about they made $1 million a month. $1 million a month. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't care. They've gotten past that point of caring about money. They don't care. They just figured out making the business work for them. And if you're ready to be at the point in your life where you're like, yo, Saran Shana, I want to be able to make money like that. I want to make $30K monthly. I want to be able to change my mind and fix my mind to the point where I'm able to make millions monthly. A lot of people, they didn't know how they were going to get there. They had no clue. I don't know how I'm going to change my life. All I know is that I need to change my subconscious mind. I need to fix my mind. But then as you begin to fix the subconscious, the ideas will begin to flow. You think that I knew that I was going to do this shit when I started working on the subconscious mind? Fuck no. I had no idea, okay? I was just playing my guitar and sing, okay? I had no idea I'd be doing this right here. But when I worked on the subconscious, like everybody else, then it came to me. I just started doing it. I didn't even try. I just started doing it, and I just started making big money off of it. Just doing it. So if you're wanting to be able to open your subconscious, make $30,000 monthly, I have a $10,000 plan for you guys. I want you guys to hit me up at 682-446-0265. I promise you this right here will change your life. You'll be able to manifest what you want at will, quickly. The only thing that's against us really in life is time, because you can never get time back. Time is the most valuable thing. So the longer that you wait to be able to control your mind and your reality, the longer that you continue to let life just push you around and beat you down, you're going to be missing out on your opportunity to really make and have what you're wanting. These are 21-year-olds, man, talking about they're spending over 6 figures on life coaching. The shit that I teach most of you guys for fucking free. They're spending over how much? And I was sitting there, this old couple. And the old couple were like, man, we're just trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to figure it out, man. We sleep in my car. We're just trying to figure it out. And I'm like, God. Then another person on the other side of the room is like, yeah, we're just here for the weekends or whatnot. I got a mansion in Dubai. You think that the person with the mansion in Dubai is just trying to figure it out? You think the guy with the fucking mansion is just trying to figure it out? The guy who flew in the private jet, you think he's just trying to figure it out? No, you know what he's done? Master the mind. Master your mind and you will master your life. You will have the things that you want. You will be able to have the things that you desire, whatever it may be. Okay? Now, like I said, man, for you guys who are over here right now, and you're saying to yourself, Saran the Shaman, I want to master my mind. I want you to drop 3s in the comments down below. If you want to master your subconscious mind, I want you to drop 3s in the comments down below, 3s in the comments down below, 3s in the comments down below. For those of you guys who are new to my page, make sure you guys hit that like, hit that follow button as well. Okay, hit the like and hit the follow button, hit the little bell so that way, and click on all so that you guys get the lives whenever they come in. Okay, I see 3s, I see 3s, I see 3s. People, if you're ready today, I need to see some energy, you guys. Get lit in this month. I want to see you guys. If you're ready today to change your life and fix this mind, drop some 333s in the comments down below, y'all. I want to see it going up, man. Yeah, man, because we're going to change our life. It's so much better whenever you're finally just click that switch. It's so much better. I remember being homeless, man. I was talking to people about that, and it was just, it blew my mind. It blew my mind. The type of people that would look down on me when I was homeless are now looking up to me saying, how do you do it? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that shit blows my mind. And this is able for you too. How many of you got, okay, let me ask you something quick. If you guys have ever had people look down on you for your situation, I want you guys to drop some more 3s in the comments down below. If you've ever had people look down on you for your situation, I want you to drop 3s in the comments down below. It doesn't have to only be about money. It could be about your love life, people looking down on you about your love life, people looking down on you about where you're at or your personal beliefs. If you've had people that have looked down on you, I want you to drop some 3s in the comments down below. I see them going up. 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 Because people will doubt you until people want to be you. That's what you guys have to understand. People will doubt you until the moment that people now want to be you. Everybody had their doubts on you. Everybody had something to say about you. But now they have to look up to you. Some powerful in it. Some powerful in it. But you know what you've been doing? You've been in the gym. You've been in the gym. You've been putting in the work. You've been putting in the time. You've been learning the knowledge. You've been doing everything that you are supposed to do while they're over here with their nose stuck up in the air, thinking that they own something, making $20 fucking an hour. The broke bitch. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that they doing something. Now look at you right now. Now you learning how to make $30K monthly. Now you learning how to make $80K monthly. Now you're unlocking the boxes. Their dream home is your vacation house. Their dream home is your little vacation house. You understand what I'm saying? If you guys are wanting to be able to unlock the subconscious mind, I want you guys to hit me up. My phone number is in my bio. You guys can contact me. I would love to work with you. I would love to help you guys be able to reach your goals of your business, to be able to reach your goals in your love life, to be able to reach your goals in your health and unlock those ideas, unlock the thoughts that are trapped right now in your mind because you're just moving off your conscious mind. You're just staying stuck in the conscious mind. And I also want to give you guys this as well. How you talk to the subconscious mind is through symbols, it's through repetition, it's through trauma, and through rhythm rhyming. Okay? I want you guys to remember that. How do we talk to our subconscious mind? Through symbols. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. What's popped in your head? McDonald's. What did you see in your head though? You saw the big M for McDonald's. Symbols, repetition. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. It takes 21 days to make something a habit. Keep doing it. Okay. Repetition, trauma. Every time that I hear the sound of boom, it reminds me of when I was in Vietnam and I just get the shaking in this bitch, It says traumas will hit your subconscious mind. And words that rhyme, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, words that rhyme, songs will get stuck and will program the subconscious mind. That's why they say you got to be careful what you listen to. You know, they wonder why the death rate, you know, and black on black crime and everything is so high, because the music that we promote is about killing. And when you keep listening to this, what you think you're going to do? What you think you're going to become? What do you think is really glorified? Just because you might not shoot somebody doesn't mean that Tyrone down the street has enough marbles in his fucking head to not shoot somebody. People have, I'll say this right here. Yesterday, there was a guy who was there and he was like, man, they were asking about prison. He was like, man, I went to prison because I wanted to go to prison. So I need to go to prison. Man, life was better in prison. And people are like, what? Blah, blah, blah. But they didn't understand his life outside of prison. Life outside of prison was even harder for him because everyone was trying to kill him. He always had to be with his watching his back and everything like that. When he was in prison, he could finally lay his head down. He finally had food. You know, so you know, one person's idea is not another person's perception. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But we're dealing with the mind. So songs. So with this being said, you want to start to train your subconscious mind. Now, with my $10,000 package, I teach you how to use all these, every single last category I gave you, for you to be able to open your mind and train your mind so that way you can have what you want. That way the ideas will flow to you in a flow state. That way you'll be able to reach the goals that you have before yourself. And you won't have to keep going to other people. You know, in my realm, I deal with a lot of people who are into like witchcraft or into like magic, voodoo, things like that, because I'm a tarot card reader. You know, you won't have to go to people who are doing spell workings and things like that. Because I want you to understand that when you even look at the way that these things are working, spell working is just a person utilizing their mind. It's just a person who's using their mind. So when I use a sigil, right? A sigil, the image of the spirit, right? The sigil or the symbol talks to the what? The subconscious mind and unlocks the door in the subconscious. So, you know, I told you guys, like a lot of stuff that dude already talked about was because when I was first learning like about the Goetia, and I would utilize a sigil or a symbol named Clonic. This symbol would unlock financial wisdom in my mind. And then I would start to do the workings and work, and I would start to gain more knowledge because that part of my brain had then become unlocked. So you'll learn how to do all these things. And be able to see the change that you're wanting in your life. You know, because once again, once you can control your subconscious mind, you get to control your complete reality. Okay, so I encourage you guys to study on this right here. I encourage you guys to do your research. I encourage you guys to figure out how to put yourself in the right places for these things to happen. I'm gonna tell you this right here. Putting yourself in a position to grow is always the best thing as well. You know, they talked about that yesterday as well. This is one thing I've been talking about for years. You know, I remember when I was in the Motel 6 and I did not have a lot of money. I had like $500 to my name or $800, something like that to my name. You know, and with that, I could buy a whole entire week at the Motel 6. Or I could get 3 days in a little apartment off Booking.com. And I remember I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to make the money I need. What about if I don't make enough money or whatnot? And that's the syndrome. That's exactly what gets people every single time. That right there. Being in the place in your mind saying, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. What about if I don't have enough? I'm gonna hold on or whatnot because I might not have. But when you say, I'm gonna go ahead and release and I'm going to make something happen, that's where the power comes in at. You have to put yourself in a place where you have to make something shake. And I promise you, you'll be able to make something shake. It's something about when you put yourself in that fight or flight mode, when you put yourself in a situation where you have to fight, it's like your manifestations start just pop, 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 pop. It's like it will come through for you. I don't know what it is, but I've realized this. You know, over time, it'll be the last day at the last minute, and then bow, it'll all come through for you. It's something about putting it in, and you know, even if you read scripture, it talks about this, about walking on water, having the faith to get out of the boat or your comfort zone, and then put yourself in a situation to where you have to walk on water. You have to do the impossible. It seems so impossible that you're going to make this much money in only 3 days. How the hell are you going to make $1,200 in only 3 days to be able to pay for this when you've only been making this much money? But in that 3 days, I made $1,200 and paid for a whole entire week. You know what I'm saying? Because I put myself in that situation. I put myself in a situation where I had to walk on water, walking by faith, not by sight. It looks like this money is the only money that's in my account right now. But if I walk by my faith and I start moving in belief instead of by what I see, but instead by what I know within, I know that the money is coming through. Okay? I know that for a fact. You know, it always does. You know, this is a belief that when it hit me, when it hit me, it changed my life, bro. It changed my life. When this information that I realized hit me, it changed everything for me. And that is that it's always going to be there. You know, for years now, I've put myself in situations, time after traveling the world, going places where people don't even speak English, time frames are off and whatnot, have to do different clients, have to work in the middle of the night and still make the money for rent. And every single time it has come. Every single time, it had not one time was I just sitting outside and just was fucked. Fuck, I'm fucked. Not one time. Every single time, it always works out. See, but we operate in fear. We move in fear. We say, but what about if it doesn't come through? What about if it doesn't happen for me? I have to be responsible. I have to think about the what ifs. I have to be responsible, Saran. What if it? We put ourselves in this situation to where we won't even be able to experience the change and have the change because we are living a life of fear. We are walking in an energy of fear, not by what we know within. I know that the money always comes. I know it. And why do I know it? Because when I look back into the past and whatnot, off of what others say, it happened for them. Then when I look into my life and what happened for me, I'm like, yo, you know, every single time, it always works out. Every single time. So what you have to do is unlock the subconscious mind and start to walk in your power and not in your fear. We have to get rid of fear. So long as we have fear within our bodies, within our minds, within our heart, within our souls, we're going to be stuck and we're going to be fucked, okay? We're going to be stuck, you're going to be fucked, okay? 2 things you don't want to be in life, all right? 2 things you do not want to be in life, all right? You know, so it's like this right here, man. Whenever you guys are ready to say, Saran the Shaman, I'm tired of being stuck. I'm tired of being in the same exact situation. I want 30K monthly. I want to take control of my subconscious mind. I want more than 30K monthly. I want $1 million monthly. I want to be able to control my subconscious mind. I want to control it, Saran the Shaman. When that's you and you're ready, I want you guys to contact me at 682-446-0265. That is 682-446-0265. That is 682-446-0265. That's your boy, Saran the Shaman. I love you guys. Just want to speak to you guys a little bit. We got some work to do today, guys, so I'm going to be back live in 1 second. Let me end that on TikTok. All right, you guys, for those of you guys who are over here on YouTube, Facebook, and everything, like I said, man, you guys can hit me up at 682-446-0265. And I'll talk to you guys later, man. 36.